budget-friendly beaches along the Florida coastline. New Smyrna Beach. This is the chamber web page, which has all sorts of information on New Smyrna Beach. And what I liked about this was you come down here and they even have webcams of the beach. See how they have these cars parked along there? Now, for residents, that's free parking if they actually are in the county that New Smyrna is in. Now, however, for you and I, that'll be $20 a day if we want to park on the beach. And here's what it looks like live. We can even go and make it even bigger on YouTube. There's everybody looking for a parking spot. He's just got here and he's got all packed up. I like it when places are visit friendly on the internet. And here's the South Beach camera. Also nice that we don't have to pay for them. 3 places to eat. We have JB's Fish Camp. This looked like a really interesting place to eat. There's directions on how to get there from New Smyrna. The menu looked really nice. I always like it when things come up quickly on the internet. The next one is the Corkscrew Bar. And if you notice, the prices are pretty nice too. Skinny shrimp, $19. Or you can get a platter of grouper for $29. Pretty reasonable prices. Corkscrew Bar. This place took a little while to come up and I could not find their menu. But they were recommended and maybe this is their menu. Their webpage is very slow. Well, anyways, let's go to Norwood's. Norwood's is a much better place. Go to Norwood's. They have Purple Rain at the Norwood's. And Samosa Sunset. Samosola Sunset. And that looks yummy too. They have drinks and they're going to come up with some delicious cedar key clams. This looks good. And I think they had their menus too, restaurant menu. This comes up fairly fast. Weekly whiskey special. And then Woods Wings, $12. Not bad. Places to stay. There's, I went and researched 1 hotel and 2 campgrounds for New Samosa. Here's the 1 hotel. It's Coconut Palms. It looks fairly well booked. Nice hotel though. Going to Florida is something that you plan way in advance. Then we have 2 campgrounds. One was the New Smyrna Beach RV and campground, although I didn't see anything that said where they had just tent-only camping at any of these campgrounds. We have 200 RV sites, 11 cabin sites. Now, cabins are kind of nice, and RV storages. Another campground which looked similar and actually even more friendly than the other one is the Sugar Mills Ruins Campground, Travel Park, excuse me. They didn't have, I came to this site because I saw a review which said that they have accommodations for tents, but I didn't see it here because we have cabins, we have RV spaces. The cabins from May to September are $125 and October to April, $150 a night. Next is Canaveral National Seashore, Florida. Amazing place. Learn about the park. We have photos, memorabilia, history of the park. This is one where you have fees and passes. Entry fee seems to be $20 everywhere. Vehicle entry pass is $20. Although if you have a national pass for the national parks, I think that they waive that vehicle fee. You'd have to double check on that. Motorcycles, $15. Walk-in, $10. Commercial tours, $10. Canaveral National Seashore Annual Pass, $40. See what the pictures are like. Photos and memorabilia, photo gallery. Wow. Big cats in the park. Ferns. Eldora. There's 16 images there. Even have bald eagles in the park. I was hoping to see if they had beaches around the park. Basic information. There's got to be beaches because it says seashore. Places to eat. Dixie Cross. I guess the closest place is Titusville, Florida. We'd have to back this map out if we could, but I can't, so I won't. Let's see what our menu is in Titusville. It looks fairly reasonable, actually very reasonable. Half a dozen coconut shrimp for $14.99. Clam chowder, a bowl of that for $7.99. That's right around going rate. Now, El Leoncito, because it's a lion, there's 3 places where it's at. Let's go to Titusville, because that's where we're at, or might be. I don't know. These look like fairly reasonable prices because we're on a budget. And being on a budget, Best Western is the best bet. $82.79 for rooms at the Best Western. One other thing that I thought was kind of interesting, and when I called up that, I ended up in there. So let's see if I can get back to where I was, which was the fees. They had fees here. You could also do backcountry camping. So there is camping in the park there. And that is Canaveral National Seashore, Florida. Cedar Key, our last stop. City in Florida, northwest shoreline of Florida. Here's some pictures. Beautiful area. Cute town. Known for Cedar Key National Wildlife Refuge, a group of small islands, a rich bird life, places to eat in Cedar Key. We have Tony's, which has order chowder, Cedar Key. We can order chowder at the restaurant, dining at Tony's. Here's the address. They have chowder. Oh, here's fries, fish, and shrimp. What more could we want? Menu at Steamers. Steamers is another restaurant in Cedar Key, Florida. Home, they have a menu. We're on it. Fish sandwich, $11.99. That's not bad. See if we click on it. Oh, they're nice and big. Then we have Big Deck Raw Bar. This is a restaurant that is in Cedar Key, right out on the key. And there it is right there. This would be a really interesting place to dine, because I bet you it's right on the, it says Big Deck Raw Bar offers a variety of live music Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in a casual atmosphere on the water. And I bet it is right on the water. Do they have more pictures? They didn't have a website. Their website is actually on Facebook, which is right here. Big Deck Cedar Grill. And reasonable rates on everything here. A lot of people during the pandemic, they trimmed on their expenses. And so why pay for a website if you can do it somewhere else? This would be worth it just to go to this one restaurant right here. Amazing. Is this Willie Nelson? Who knows who that guy is? Probably a past owner or something. Although he does look like a veteran. That looks like looks like something I might get a strike for. Sea Key Tiki Fest. Yay, Cedar Key, Florida. Let's find a place to stay. Park Place in Cedar Key. Looks like a nice place to stay. And we found some campgrounds. City Park. I also found the City Park, which isn't a campground, but I thought it was interesting because this is like right out on Cedar Key, and you can go there, and then you have Cedar Key Island tours, and this whole area in here is Cedar Key. And last, we have the Shell Mound Campground. Say you want to do some camping. We have electric and water, $25, electric only, $20, and primitive camping for $10 a night. That concludes our tour of Florida beaches on a budget.